Wait, is my mic's on? Yeah, my mic's on. Hey, yeah, Jay Justice in here. Hey, I was just over in interstellar space. I was kind of like like nodding off a little bit. I think it's like that afternoon lunch thing, but I anyway, who cares? I guess I forgot what I was saying. It's fucking it's Nat brain.
Yeah, I was trying to get into that space and I couldn't hear anything every time I tried, so I gave up.
Ah, that happens to me sometimes too. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I was looking at this thing with like Jerusalem with what's it called? J what are they called? The Jews? I guess that's right. And there's because I saw that like what's his name, Buddy like makes these like posts like all day pretty much about like the Jews this or the Jews that or whatever and like racist comments about like this or that or whatever. I'm like, what is this guy like really kind of going on about constantly? Like, why is he kind of harping on this same fucking thing? I decided to like look into it like a little bit, right? And if you really just kind of even just like Google it, like you get like an answer like right away about like how like a lot of that shit's just not even true. Like about like how much we give away to like other countries and shit, like, even to like the Ukraine, like that's mostly like overblown shit too. Like we get like a lot of that right back in like the deals for like minerals and stuff like that. I don't know why people go on and on and on and on so much about that stuff when it's just like a low amount of value of money, right? Hold on, are people on?
It's a trick of the devil to fight each other. It's not you versus me, it's us versus Satan. All right? We got to cut this out. We're all just human beings trying to be good people. Like, let's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't really do numbers anywhere. I don't like numbers, money, math, so I haven't really looked into it.
okay. Here's what I looked up. I said, what percentage of the money that the USA gives to Israel does Israel give right back to America? And it said approximately 75% of the U.S. military aid provided to Israel, blah blah blah, is given right back, right? And it was through like a deal we struck in 2016, but it's a 10 year. It's a 10 year thing. We were committed to like 38 billion in aid, which is 3.3 billion every year. Blah 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 blah.
But a lot
But
of the
it's
people don't respect Zelensky. Like that's the thing. I know here in Canada, my government is corrupt as fuck. They don't represent me, so I can apply that to other places in the world. I'm sure their leadership is just as corrupt as mine, funneling money in, sending it back, taking a cut. It's not a clear, it's not an accurate representation of any culture or religion or group, right? Is their government. Like government is corrupt everywhere. So it's like I don't know. I just think you can look at the numbers and all that shit, but I'm just saying in my heart of hearts, it's like, yeah, no, they're corrupt, just like it's corrupt over here. There's corruption everywhere. And it's not necessarily what the people don't necessarily want that, right? It's for the people that are making money off of it, not the everyday citizen anywhere. So
yeah. What it said was like, I was like, so when people complain about our money being sent overseas to other countries and they're not big enough for Americans, that's largely bullshit then, right? Because there's much bigger waste expenditures than whatever money is given to Israel, correct? And it's like, yeah, you're spot on that the money sent overseas gripe, especially about Israel, often gets dialed up way out of proportion. It's not straight up giveaway like some headlines make it sound. As we discussed, roughly 75% and climbing towards a 100% by 2028 of that 3.8 billion in annual aid flows right back into American companies. It's more like a targeted subsidy for U.S. defense firms than a pure handout. Yeah. What do you know? Bunch of whiners out here. Like, I mean, if they're so like dedicated to like the truth and like really like fighting like waste and like getting more like into like Americans' pockets, then like why are they so focused on bullshit? Like, don't they themselves like the whiners like doing the complaining actually do any of their own research? You know what I mean? I'd be embarrassed if I were them.
yeah, I'm not sure about calling people anti-Semitic either because Semite groups include like Arabs, Muslims, Jewish people. Like there's huge amount of people that are considered Semitic or whatever, Semite people. So it's like I don't know. We just gotta like we just gotta break it back down, real simple. Humans good, bombs bad, right? I think we can just all agree on that, and we get caught up in all of these like little things that they create for us to fight over when really it's like that simple, regardless of what book you follow. Humans good, bombs bad, you know? And in every book, you can find some weird shit that's been twisted over time, but that's not the key message of these writings. The scriptures, humans good, work together, love your neighbor, bombs and pain and all that shit bad, go to hell, right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's all the fucking same shit when you boil it down. So over the division, dude.
Yeah, burn the dividers.
Just like I refuse to hate someone that I don't know. I'm not gonna be convinced to hate any group of people that I've never fucking met before. So it's silliness. I'm not getting excited over that. I'll get excited over the fact that they're trying to make me excited over something, but I'm not falling for that. It's stupid.
I'm gonna kick your ass, Dave. I'm kicking that ass. Maybe you started with space and you don't even show up, motherfucker. This guy's done to me time and
D-Day?
time again. These badass
Let's
motherfuckers.
invite him. Maybe he did not see it yet.
What? He was the one that asked me to start it.
Does he still go by D-Dave or is it just Dave now? I think it's just Dave now.
Does it? I mean, I don't know. Who cares? Like, I'll call him Charles. I mean, he does. I mean, I don't think he cares. But I've seen him like getting like harassed a lot lately. I think it's mostly because I was checking on his profile recently. But there's some guy like harassing him, being like, "This guy's a piece of shit. He's like our community sucks because of this guy." And they're all like pointing to Dave. I don't know what Dave did to piss all these people off, but
He can be super rational. He helps to bring like levity to conversations when people are arguing. Sometimes he's like over rational when we want to like dive into more nuanced things, but he's a good like leveler of conversations. It's always nice when he pops in and when two people are going at it because he's a good mediator. Yeah. He's a bridge man. He's a good bridge man.
is that how you feel, Fletcher or Vu? I can't tell who's a speaker and who's a listener because like the labels are like all jumbled up. I'm gonna call him God Sauce. Hey, God Sauce, are you here? Are you speaking?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, God Sauce, send me $1.
What? Why?
Because I need $1 for my just like Cash App thing. Or I mean, I don't know. It doesn't have to be you. Does anyone want to send me like $1 on Cash App? Yeah, I need it for like this thing.
I can't do Cash App.
It's like how do you transfer like $1 though on
Not
Cash App? That's what
supporting
I'm
your
asking.
eggnog habit, man.
If I still
Yeah,
had
so
money
the
in crypto, I would do a crypto to you, but I fucking pulled that shit out.
No, I
Hey,
had to stop drinking
how's your
eggnog because
foot
it was
doing,
killing
by
me.
the way?
Like it was like literally killing me. Just all this eggnog. I had to stop.
How's your foot doing? Sounds like it's doing a lot better.
It's like 80%. I think it's still like swollen.
Wait, what?
It's like it was like it
80%?
went back to like almost like full healed, right? But then it went back to being like swollen again. So it's kind of like back and forth. I don't know what it's doing. That's why I stopped drinking eggnog.
We were talking about it at some point. We thought maybe you need to eat liver.
Why?
It sounded like a good idea.
It could possibly be
Because I think maybe part of the problem is that your liver's not keeping up. So you got to boost it by eating some liver.
Is that a real thing?
somebody mentioned they had a similar looking foot from deep vein thrombosis, right? It could be kind of
Stein?
serious. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we went through all this. It's not a thrombosis. It's not a blood clot. It's not blood sugar. It was literally he stood on his feet for like a whole sleep session, more sleep than you usually get.
What's your point? Are you saying that like what are you saying?
Yeah, that'll make your legs fill up with edema.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. It's weird that it would be in one foot, but I guess if it's the foot that the main blood flow exits out of, maybe not.
I thought we decided it was the
White
eggnog.
white turds. I think you're just a freak. Freak in nature. Need to quit eating your dog's food.
We don't like your kind around here. This is white turds.
One time I decided to just eat Skittles only for a while just to see. I think it was like a week, but eventually, man, I just pooped out a straight up log of chewed up Skittles. Shat the rainbow, literally, man. I stopped doing that after that one.
Oh, I've never heard about that, but that makes
That's
sense. Yeah,
a
because like the dyes in that are pretty gnarly. Yeah.
yeah, that's a life experience, man, right there.
The best is blue birthday cake icing, like the icing that's dyed blue. That is, it turns green. Believe it or not, it's like, oh my god, I'm dying.
Or like beet salad the next day.
Oh, I've
You're
got to
like,
show you this
wait,
thing.
what is bleeding?
I made a supercut. You know what? Like the other day, Eric Hecker and Ophelia, they were kind of going at it like real crazy, right? And I managed to clip it, but then I got together like some of the best clips, right? And I'm gonna make a song out of it. Oh, here it is. Let's see if you can hear. Oh, you can't. Oh,
Oh hell yeah.
let's see. I'm gonna make a song out of it. Hecker Ophelia play. Oh shit, it's not the file. Let's see if you can. Oh, you can't. Oh, merged audio. That's it.
Jump to the level of which I would never tell you to do such a thing, but this is.
Oh shit, it's not the file.
Never mind, it's fine. I'm from New York, Logan. I don't need a mute button.
Merged
I'm
audio.
very familiar with the activity of speaking over each other when one motherfucker won't shut the fuck up. And so I don't need a mute button. Never mind, it's fine.
Are the two things playing at the same time?
I'm hearing a repeat now.
Yeah, me too.
It's like looping.
Oh, you know what it was? It was Snuggles. That's why. No, Snuggles did that to us. Oh, hold on.
But I'll just
There
keep
you go,
fucking talking. Jump to the level of which. I would never tell you to do such a thing, but this is.
Okay, so listen to that right there. He said, I would never tell you to do such a thing." Listen to that moment again. You're gonna, because it's gonna be ironic in a minute.
Jump to the level of which. I would never tell you to do such a thing, but this is.
Remember that.
Never mind, it's fine. I'm from New York, Logan. I don't need a mute button. I'm very familiar with the activity of speaking over each other when one motherfucker won't shut the fuck up. And so I don't need a mute button. I'll just keep fucking talking. And if in the digital world, people need a mute button to figure out how to fucking function as a human, I'm just going to keep fucking talking and do what I do, because that's what I do as a New Yorker. And I've been in these circumstances. Yo, shut the fuck up. You can shut the fuck up. You have a bunch of shit to say, but you don't want to fucking listen. You can continue to keep trying to pontificate, but I don't give a flying fuck. Where the fuck have you been, Ophelia? You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Pretend like you're an expert on shit. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Go fuck yourself, Ophelia. You like to believe that you're an expert on shit.
Just give me a minute. Oh shit.
You know, he has a penis, so there you go.
Oh shit.
I would have made better
Ophelia up later. It's so funny that you guys talk about the Dulce Bay
Smooth,
all day, and
real
I just fucking led down that fucking mesa because my dad was CIA radio
So,
and owned
anyway.
that fucking land from a USAF airman, and it was put into our limited family partnership.
Yeah, those could have been epic, man. Classic you style.
You dumb motherfucker.
You know what? Blah, 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 blah.
Dumb mother. How much money you got in your story, Eric?
Ophelia, you got any documentation to prove your story?
I fucking do, baby.
Post it. I don't give a flying fuck. You're gonna. So you slid it on Hill?
Dumb motherfucker.
You got nothing, Ophelia. You got nothing.
Okay, that's so cute. I love
Try harder.
I really love that. That's really
No.
cute. Do you know about the Dulce base or no?
I don't give a flying fuck. I've never been to the Dulce. I've been to South Pole Station, Antarctica, Ophelia. When were you there? When were you at the South Pole Station in Antarctica, Ophelia? When were you at the South Pole Station in Antarctica, Ophelia? When were you at the South Pole Station in Antarctica, Ophelia?
Hey Eric.
When were you at the South Pole Station in Antarctica, Ophelia? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah.
Dude, Gabe, why didn't you record this? I wanted to stay stuck on that
This would have
loop
been
forever.
awesome. This would have been great if it was recorded. You're a failed antagonist, Ophelia, and you don't respect the value of the plumbing industry. Ophelia, try harder to be a failed antagonist. You're a failed antagonist. My name is Eric J. Hecker. I'm a real human being that is not hiding. If Ophelia isn't your real name, you're a coward. I'm not hiding. I'm a real human being. That's my picture. That's my real name. That's my picture. You're a
My
coward.
name's
Ophelia, if you cannot be as so bold as me, step to the side. Right, you're a coward. It's because you're a coward.
You got to learn how to piss on the fire.
Kind of in love with
Ophelia,
It's
Ophelia
more
right
like
now.
You're a coward, Ophelia.
All right, so that was
Yo.
fun.
What the fuck is
Logan,
happening,
Have a
guys?
blast, sir.
Yeah, I couldn't be happy.
Couldn't be
Here.
happier. Did I miss the part where he called her a whore? I missed that part, I think.
Who did you call a whore?
Damn.
Where was that part? Did we miss it? Because I swear it was in there.
No, it was in there. I was just laughing
There's
emoji.
a
Like
lot of
snuggles.
arrogance. It's like it's like this. Especially with professors, I've noticed too, or people that have a lot of experience in their field. They develop an ego, and it blinds them, and then they just become assholes. And you can't really learn anything from them because if you question them out of just curiosity of trying to educate yourself because you don't know, and maybe they know, maybe they don't know, but if it's a question that triggers that is like maybe it's thought provoking, I guess they get just completely upset. They just get completely derailed. They feel like they're being attacked, and yeah, it's just weird, dude. Like, just chill out.
Are you gonna
these
start
these
talking
people need to
idiot, Logan?
reflect.
I heard Ophelia at the end of it, so she was in the space and something really bad happened, is what I'm guessing. She sent me some really interesting DMs, is all. That's why I'm just trying to get a little clarity.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you
Feel like
said. Say it one more time.
I walked into this conversation about 5 minutes too late, I think. Was it Ophelia that was speaking before? Is that
Oh,
what,
yeah,
what else?
what that was just a back and forth between Eric Hecker and Ophelia.
Aw. Yeah, she has a lot going on. I'm not sure really. She has a lot of anger and a lot of opinions, so I'm sorry.
I've noticed Eric cut off people though before. Like he won't let other people talk, especially if you're
He
a
is
woman.
also super angry. Yeah.
Jump
Yeah.
to the level of which
No, looked right back
I
at
would
you.
never tell you
But
to
if it-
do such a thing, but this is never mind. It's
No.
fine. I'm from New York, Logan. I don't need a mute button. I'll just
Oh
keep,
my God, is
keep
that
fucking
Snuggles?
talking and do what I do because
What
that's
the
what I do.
fuck?
Shut the fuck up. You have a bunch of shit to say, but you don't want to fucking listen. You can continue to keep trying to pontificate.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out like where, because he says like shut your whore mouth, doesn't he? Like where is it? It's right here somewhere.
But I don't give a flying fuck. Where the fuck have you been about? Pretend like you're keep fucking talking and do what I do because that's what I do as a New Yorker. And I've been in these circumstances. Yo, shut the fuck up. You can shut the fuck up. You have a bunch of shit to say, but you don't want to fucking listen. You can continue to keep trying to pontificate, but I don't give a flying fuck. Where the fuck have you?
I don't really want to hear it all over again right now, but damn it, did anybody else hear it? I swear it
He
was in
does.
there.
Yeah, he does say it. I heard it.
You did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wonder
It's
how I
in
missed
there.
it.
Maybe he's like way past his limit of how much like he can tolerate, and he needs like some kind of retreat right now.
I was
Was
just
that
drunk.
the same day that Orr was trolling him about flat Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty worked up.
Oh damn, that's typical. Or well, Danielle, we should talk about this, Danielle. I asked one question and I got kicked out of her room last night.
What space?
It was
I mean, like, it's not just one question because it's like the build up of conversations, and there's always been this weird block between you guys, and I don't quite get it. I think it might be like a jealousy thing, and I feel like men towards like you, because I feel like they may be jealous of where you're at and your understanding and your nurturing of like where you have, came to where they're lacking. So you've kind of already been developing these things since you were really young. And your inner knowing, it triggers most men. So I think you should be proud of that.
I'm highly
instead of
triggered right
being-
now.
well, I'm not. I'm not trying to pretend like I know something. It's actually I'm trying to spark conversation, and I want to further understand it and maybe bounce ideas off of other intelligent people, right? And it's like if you can't answer the question, just say it, but you don't have to start calling me names, right? And like
But also,
kick me off the space.
I could understand where Ronald was coming from, because like he was like, how could you really question something of that level of stupidity? Like, no, fucking Trump did not do that shit.
Yeah, he started calling me a flat earther. And he's like, he thought I was trying to ask about gravity. I'm like, dude, I'm just talking about biometrics of all living things, right? Like we have a bioelectric field, plants have bioelectric field, and I just was curious if you knew anything about that,
And I'm
you know,
curious
and
to hear the answer too, but like I feel like yeah, that's when you got rugged, and I feel like Chapman was. I feel like you and Chapman need to have a conversation, and you guys can figure it out. It's fine. It's just that testosterone. How do you deal with that through the internet, right? You can't brawl.
so it was Chat Band that did that for sure. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Chapman. He said it right after he rugged you.
Just to fill the room, I guess, kind of like what I was actually asking is, I'm just genuine. I've been thinking about this a lot. Like, how do we sustain life beyond Earth's atmosphere for an extended period of time? Like, obviously, like you could go into space, but
I
you're in.
actually, yeah, I came across this somehow, but like I know, so like I understood what you were asking. So like there has to be
Yeah,
like
then
this,
he was like, well, Kyle, we can create a gravity field. We can
but it
spin the
does
craft.
take
I'm like, yeah,
time.
I've seen Interstellar. I'm not talking about
And
gravity,
I feel
right?
like we
It's
almost do need to go deeper down into Mars. Like I feel like because that's where the gravity, otherwise like we're going to become taller because but no,
well, and again, it wasn't had nothing to do with gravity. It's if we're in this, imagine Earth has a bioelectric field, right? That's like the Van Allen belt, right? It's containing it. The atmosphere is containing energy, right? Mass and energy is containing an atmosphere, right? So it's sifting energy from the sun and it's containing it from just continuing off in the space. So if the moon doesn't have a bioelectric field that we know of, I mean, it's got, it's part of the gravity. It's getting pulled by the Earth, but it doesn't have an atmosphere, right? The same thing with Mars. It has gravity, but it doesn't have, from what I know, I mean, it's probably just getting blasted with plasma all the time. But my question is like, can you grow crops? It's like, yeah, we've seen Martian, we've seen these movies and this, but there's no science behind it, and that's why, like, I posted
can I
down
tell
below,
you
like,
something really quick?
yeah,
So like I talked to Grok about this, and I was like, how would we actually create an atmosphere on Mars? And like I had this like vision of there being like these domes of like rainforest essentially, like, and you just kind of like make them bigger and bigger, but that they would be kind of like set out as if like they were the flower of life. Um, and then, but the funny thing is because Elon jokes about like nuke Mars, but like, so if you had all of these ecosystems and then they had all of this oxygen and all of what we need to create the atmosphere, if they were like released and the core of Mars was nuked at the same time, wouldn't that create some kind of difference?
Well, you need
ah,
a spin. You need an internal nickel and iron core to crystallize, as in metamaterials, and that
right.
happens when it has to form in space. The core, it has to form like a natural planet, and then it has to stay hot and stay spinning. So it might be too late.
Well,
These are where
and it's
these are where our thought bubbles need to be working on. So yeah.
right. Well, and I'm not saying that it can't be done. I'm sure we could develop technology, right? I think the answer is, if with free energy and anti-gravitatic, technology, we could develop a field that would contain energy to sustain life. And that's my point is like, but they're not going to do that. So it's like we're just kind of all just like pretending, right? Like Brett Weinstein said something. I think it was Brett. It was either Brett. Yeah, I think it was Brett. I was going to say Eric Weinstein. I always get the two brothers mixed up, but he said he called Elon a pussy because he's working with like he's like doing it extremely complex engineering, like very like it's like hands down the best engineering with the science that we know today. But it's like in mainstream's eyes, right? But there's a whole other field. I think if we really want to be serious about it, we have to crack like we have to just stop pretending that there's not free energy, right? Um, and
And then as soon as
I
we
don't know.
figure out that there's free energy, the whole society will collapse. That's another thing. There's
Right,
all these
right. Well, that's
pillars that we can see that
right.
collapse the
But do
society,
do
so
you
we
get
have
what
to
I'm
have the
saying?
solution first.
Right. Do you get what I'm saying though? Like you can't grow a plant inside of a Faraday cage, right? Like it's got
You know how
to
easy it
be
is to collapse
connected.
society, man? It was barely hanging on by a thread.
What? I couldn't hear you.
Sorry, I'm in the bathroom.
Are you having a poo?
He was saying society is hanging on by a thread as it is, which I agree. Like it kind of is. Like, but I think it's redeemable. Like
Of
if we
course.
Yeah.
had something like 0 point energy, it could solve a lot of our problems. And I think that's the problem that a lot of people in power are thinking about at the moment is they know this technology and stuff exists, but the problem is they want there to be problems because problems allow them to make money and profit off of the problems.
I know. So how do we like
Right.
let go of that level of greed? How can everyone have enough
Well,
without
and
feeling that
that's
they
why
don't
I'm
have?
like that's why I'm thinking this whole thing about Mars is it's just like one big illusion. It's like it's like Interstellar. Like we're building all this shit that's like not going to be able to. We're not going to actually like we'll probably take robots to Mars and shit like that. But unless we go the complete like letting go and like turning our eyes to free energy and anti-gravity, it's like we're not going to be able to sustain life on Mars. So it's my point being is like it's kind of the same thing if you just wear rubber shoes that are like they're non-conductive, right? And you're walking around like
So, like
most people
essentially,
are
like
like
in
anti.
Interstellar, they're not landed on Mars. They've created their own universe, right? So their own universe as like a spaceship. So is that what we're actually building instead?
No, what I'm saying is like they're building the ship underground with everyone building it, thinking that they have the ability to take it off, but like they have the ability of you know putting it into space. But in the near the end of the movie, like the professor as he's dying, he's like it's like no, it's just all just a lie, just to keep people like continue to move. Like we have no means or ways of getting off the planet. But my point being is like it's like walking around with shoes, rubber shoes. Like most of us have like for extended period of time, like it's an inflammatory response because your body's negatively charged. There's a buildup of ions, negative ions. But once you reconnect, right, you like take off your shoes, walk around, concrete or outside, your body's like able. But but you're still like your skin and everything, like you're still in part of this ecosystem. So it's a buildup of negative ions, but your body's still able to release and have somewhat, so it's my point being is like we're in this closed system, right, where if you were to just completely, if you were to take a human outside of that for like more than a year, right, like years and years and years, like it probably won't survive for very long. Like like that's my point. Like maybe you could do like a 6-month trip or something, but you come back and you'd be all fucked up. Like even like the International Space Station's still inside within that Van Allen belt, right? So it's still within Earth's shielding, but also like you have energy that's still trapped within the Earth's magnetic field. So but beyond that, like between us and the moon or being on the moon, like if you were to spend a year on the moon, you'd probably be all fucked up. You'd probably start dying.
Hey,
That's why I kind of
like,
saw these like
like hate
water
each other
chamber
or?
thingies. Sorry.
What was that, Logan?
Oh shit! I think it's like a bathroom thing.
You're in the tub, aren't you?
Are you having a bubble bath?
Yeah,
Aw.
good.
Who, Logan or me?
Are
I'm
you in the
brushing my
tub
toothbrush
too?
with
Logan.
hand
God, if
soap.
it resonates, buddy.
I mean, I'm in the bath. I won't lie.
Oh, that's funny. Is Logan too? How do I get Snuggles to follow me?
You say, "Hey, you fluffy fuck, follow me." He
Hey,
don't do
Sal,
it.
follow me. Can we call him that, Logan? Oh,
What the-
he's got a big one coming out, so he can't respond. Just kidding.
He's running the bathwater. Hey, Snuggles, how do you feel about being called a different name? Are you okay with that? Answer me, please, Bear.
No, Snuggles chose it himself. He wanted to be called Sal.
Oh my gosh, did he really?
Yeah. And then we kind of shared with him, like, well, he's not the best character name. Like, Better Call Sal, or there were so many other ones, but that's what he resonated with.
Go ahead, Snuggles, our god.
Snuggles, yo god.
There might be a
Guys,
Mrs.
here's like
Snuggles.
one reshare on this space. So like
Awesome.
like this thing, donate to Snuggles or share the fucking space. Like
Oh
this
man,
is
I got back
way
here.
better than HBO
I
Max.
couldn't like
And you know it.
Was that or through Snuggles? What the fuck? Oh, maybe or has a space and that's his jazz music
I
playing.
don't know. There's like some like weird like 5-dimensional thing happening right now.
Okay, let's see if he's opening a space. Because if he is, that's fucked up. Maybe he predicted something.
Number 2 work for.
3. Snuggles, tell us something. Tell us about what you learned today. Oh, it's your fault, Logan. We're gonna lose the space anyways, so let's go find Or. We love you, Logan. We love you, Snuggles, and Kyle, and Godsauce, and Ocean, and Fletcher, and Wild something. I can't remember. Yeah, all the people down below. So happy. So much love.
Oh man, I think I can hear you guys again. Man, I don't know. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, the space was gonna close. You replace it, Logan. You replace it. And if you have an electric toothbrush, they have replacement heads that you replace them with like every 2 to 3 months.
You could probably boil like have boiling water and put the end of your toothbrush in there and then run it under cold water after because yeah, the plastic is probably not good at high temperatures and that might leak into and then you get microplastics in your ball sack. But if you ran it under cold water first, that might be okay.
Yeah, I use a boar brusk that's like inside of a bamboo head or whatever. But Like I don't wear any plastic. Like I avoid plastic like it's like asbestos, dude. Like no joke.